It's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Welcome back, guys. We're back on Wuthering Waves. We're gonna play some more Wuthering Waves. So, I've been wanting to kind of play Wuthering Waves because I'm curious about the thing that happened last time and what the whole thing inside of my hand or whatever thing is. The little creature that we summoned. I am very curious. We also had our first major fight in the chapter 1. At least I think it's chapter 1. One of our first major battles, so that was kind of fun. That fight was actually really good. Like, the bosses in this game are actually really cool and really fun. I will admit that. Like, boss fights in this game are insane. Like, this game... It's very, very good from, like, combat, from, like, a combat perspective. It is very, very fun. Chisia, Yang.
Over here! Been waiting for ya.
Oh, you have now, have you?
You had a super cool little buddy to show us.
I do, but I don't really know anything about it, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, so I can just summon him at will now.
Did it just pop out of your tacit mark? Smells good. So, is this how it first showed up when you guys were in the Norfolk Barrens?
Something like that.
Back then, as I fought off those tacit discords...
I mean, not exactly, but we'll go with it.
Energy erupted from that statue. Two forces clashed and collided, and later, one of them emerged victorious, vanquishing the other in a... General GN and Rover later told me it was this little thing coming out of Rover's body. It was blocking or even consuming the overflow of Threnodian power.
Yeah, in other words, it kind of ate all the power or whatever, consumed it or whatever.
It reminded me of how Rover once absorbed frequency energy with her body in a similar fashion. So we took her to the academy for a checkup with Baiju.
I will let you all know right now too. This is probably going to be the only stream that I have this week. Because of my schedule at my new job, is kind of booked for the rest of the week. I'm working like the next 4 or 5 days straight, so fun. So I'm probably not going to be streaming after today for like the next 4 days.
It's a speculated space or organism hidden inside your body. Now we finally know. Also, I don't know if any of you have been watching or keeping up with Invincible lately. No spoilers, because I have not read the comics. But it's the first time in a long time that I've actually really enjoyed like a Western produced like animated series in a very long time. Aside from maybe like the stuff that DC puts out, because DC's animated stuff is really, really good. But for like a non-DC like animated series, I guess you could call it, Invincible's actually been pretty good, in my opinion. Been enjoying Invincible, been watching that every Thursday. Which, honestly, probably after the stream, I'll probably be watching the newest episode. Sometime after the stream, but anyway. Because the episodes drop like at 3 a.m. in the morning, my time. So, yeah. probably going to stay up and probably wait for that to drop, watch that, and I'm probably not long out of bed because, again, busy rest of the week. I don't mind this new job that I'm at right now, but the scheduling for it is just absolutely awful. It is just all over the place.
In other words, it's your own echo, captured or absorbed at some point. Without you, it can't manifest. That's why Baizhi couldn't confirm just how you absorbed that echo back then.
Yeah, so I have my own personal echo.
Was it the little one? Or maybe Baizhi discovered more after analyzing your spectrums. She found a new power source within you, similar to the Crownless, but even stronger. This power comes from the tacit discord you defeated in Norful Barrens. So, the excess energy this little thing had consumed somehow ended up in your body, available at your disposal. In other words, there's a deeper connection between the two of you.
Okay.
Or, according to Baizhi, it's a convergent codependency. To put it simply, you are connected. While you are two separate individuals, your energies and vitals can affect each other, for better or for worse. The bond between you and this creature is symbiotic. As it strengthens, so do you. However, fortunately, since it can't ever leave your side, it's not an easy target for attackers. And if they do strike, it can seek shelter inside your body for safety.
Okay, so this thing can be attacked, and if it dies, I die. That is not great.
Okay, now that's pretty much it. Baizhi was going to explain it to you himself.
This is what I'm talking about too, by the way.
Appeared sonorosphere in
I would rather have stuff like this than just a blank black screen, right? Like if Star Rail just had these little scenes and not just blank black screens, it would be so much better.
Seriously? This teeny tiny thing could do that? Seems unlikely.
Yeah, it absorbs a lot of energy. You'd be surprised how much energy this thing can absorb.
Regret it when you learn what I'm capable. That poker-faced researcher was absolutely shocked when she examined me. Said I'm not just any echo. I'm a super-duper cool one. Rarest of them all.
I'm sure you didn't add anything. This doesn't sound like Baizhi. Baizhi, I know. Okay.
Baizhi talks like that. She's more of a data dump kind of person. Super duper cool? Nah, too extra for her. Seems like you're trying to boost your ego a bit.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh,
it seems very likely.
While those aren't Baizhi's exact words, that is what she mentioned. Highly intelligent echoes that connect on their own in other countries. Said they are involved in every aspect of human life.
Okay, so the echo, see, that's one thing, that is one thing that I've always wondered about, is that certain echoes are considered to be no different than the, like the tacit discords, right? And there's some echoes that actually have intelligence and actually operate and work alongside human beings and resonators and things like that. I am very curious to find out more about that later.
Those echoes are rare, though. Neither I nor Baizhi, an eco-acoustics expert, have ever seen one in person. But this little thing here, it could...
Yeah, makes sense. Now we just gotta figure out where it came from. Who knows? We may find other cool echoes in that place. So, do you know where exactly? Huh? How am I supposed to know? Why don't you just ask her?
Because I don't know either.
Yeah, it happened before she lost all memories, so we have to ask you.
But even if echoes can have memories, they probably wouldn't remember things.
Aha! Finally, someone with common sense.
Okay. It's like Yang Yang's right on the money.
That green-haired, serious guy asked me a similar question. Sorry to disappoint, but I really don't remember anything before I showed up. Maybe... Sleeping? Seriously? It's been so long. All those happenings, all that fighting, and you didn't hear anything? Well, that's... Your sleeping quality is really something.
I prefer it not to stay awake all the time.
So you've got privacy to be respected. Don't worry. Your body's sound insulation is amazing. Dive into it, and everything goes quiet. The only problem is, I never know when I'll wake up again. And when I do wake up, I get tired, hungry, fast. So I have to crawl back in for more rest. I know.
That's why you kept disappearing. You went back to sleep from lack of energy. Makes sense.
So how much energy does this thing
Regular
burn
echoes
then?
need to be powered by the terminal too.
Yeah, how much energy does this thing need to consume or absorb in order to... Okay, that makes a little bit of sense, I guess.
I thought you'd be really different from the usual ones we see. So you probably don't know your denomination or a nickname. No wonder everyone's been calling you denomination.
The universally agreed terms for special echoes, like names for humans. They're named based on their characteristics.
My denomination. It's... What? No way! No way! That's not fair! If all the special echoes have names, I don't want to be called the little one all the time. It doesn't sound cool at all.
Okay, then what are we calling you?
You help me come up with a name, and I will let you have some. There's nothing left.
So what are we calling you?
Next time, I'll definitely say a name? Yes, I want it now. Look, your name's Tisha, your name's Yang Yang, and you... Heh, that sounds interesting. Wait, didn't you forget everything? How do you still remember?
With your old name and memories all gone, it's a good idea to go with a new one. It makes everything more convenient and represents a fresh start.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, exactly like she said. Every one of you has a name, and I want one for myself too.
Okay,
I'm really not asking much.
we'll give you a name, but you're probably not gonna like it.
I just want a name that sounds a little cool, a little special, and epic, and super smoking. That's true. Let's see. You want a cool one? Nah, nuh-uh, absolutely no. That's too straightforward. It's no better than calling me... Hey, it makes every difference in the world. I am Echo the Invincible! That's what a hero play character would say as their transformation call. Or maybe... No. Why?
So
I love it when
cringy.
people call me the Jinjo Speedster. Doesn't that sound awesome? What?
Absolutely no, this absolutely no. What? What are we calling you?
Aha! I knew Rover would come up with a good... You didn't just pick two random syllables, did you? because I've been saying absolutely...
So we're gonna call you Abby, or is it Ambi?
Why is it suddenly so quiet? Is it not happy with the name?
Also, another thing that I like is that our main character actually speaks.
And clever all at once.
Unlike all of the other games that I've played, especially like Hoyoverse games, for some reason they always have like the mascot of the game or the character be like the voice for the main MC. And I don't really like that. That's just my opinion.
Abby.
Yeah, it's Abby.
What's wrong? What are you muttering about? Abra? What? Sounds like you're I don't know, but I just have this feeling that this is what my name should be. Okay, Abby. I like
That's
the
what-
sound of that.
That's what we just said.
What's my name? Of course I like it. You came up with it for me. I was just trying to get used to it, that's all. Besides, I feel attached to this name now. My name is Abby.
Okay, so
You will
Abby.
not call me the little... Sure. Well, that didn't work out. I was hoping we could get some answers from from Abby. But now we're back at square. I really thought we could figure out where Abby came from. It might not lead us to other special
Something
echoes,
tells me that
but it's at
Genshi
least a
probably
starting
knows
point
more
to
than she
uncover
lets
Rover's
on.
past.
I feel like.
Then
So
we'll
I'm
have
sure
something
she's
to do
probably
before
looking for
asking that
answers just as much as
magistrate
we
and our
are.
sentinel about it again.
Maybe we can start with Abby's special abilities instead. Each special echo has a unique ability. We can compare what Abby does with our records of other echoes to see where they came from. Besides, it was Abby's power that helped Rover defeat the Threnodian, I suppose.
Why do you sound so unsure?
So I guess we're going to do some
Did you see it all
researching.
with your own eyes? Abby, can you show us again? I'm super... Well, since you asked, I'll show you how it's done.
Oh, so now you're going to show us your power of absorption?
All right.
What?
What's going on? I'll try again. Just
So-
you see.
Welcome. It looks like he's trying to do a very uncool version of... Hold on. Give me 1 second.
What?
I'm playing Wuthering Waves right now. That is the game we're playing. Tonight, anyway. Or this stream. Hold on 1 second. Probably doesn't have enough power for it
That's
anyway.
all. I can do it.
Hold on,
You
1
gotta
second.
trust me.
I'm checking that now. Honestly, for this type of game, I will agree with you on that one. Because normally these types of games aren't known for having super amazing graphics, so for this type of game, I will agree with you on that one. Especially compared to some of the other types that are similar to this one that I've played. Yeah, okay, let me see here. Where's... You're not popping up in my feed for on Twitter or X, but I will add you later. But no, I play a lot of these types of games for the most part, or played quite a few of them though, and I do like this one probably the most right now. All right,
Back
what were we
then,
doing?
I just stood in front of her, and that big fast Grenadian monster thing just left.
It didn't disappear. You kind of absorbed it, if I remember correctly.
So, you didn't really
No,
do
no, no,
anything?
no, no, no. Do not let this thing fool you. This thing is lying, okay? Don't let it fool you.
No, I
You
definitely
did do
did
something, but you just can't remember.
Like I
It's
said,
fine.
I was asleep, and then all of a sudden, I smelled something really yummy, coming closer and closer. It was like nothing I ever smelled before.
It's because it was a Threnodian, wasn't it? That's why you absorbed it. They give you more energy than absorbing probably regular standard creatures, that's why.
I didn't have
That
time
makes
to
sense to
think,
me.
I just had to show up and reach out for it.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
So, maybe Abby's power activates automatically under certain circumstances.
Well, I mean,
Perhaps Abby can't control it yet.
to be fair, I was fighting a really powerful enemy, so my life could have been in danger. So it probably steps in since it's a really strong enemy that I cannot handle myself.
Yeah, it looks that way. You can't even hold your shape for very long yet.
I mean, that makes sense. Again, if you can absorb that much of energy, it probably takes a lot just for you to be outside.
Hey! Stop looking down on me. Like I said, it was just a little slip. Really. I think about it. I just stood there and did nothing and ended up beating a Threnodian. Imagine what... Hey, Rover, get behind me next time we run into anything, okay? I'll keep you safe. Promise.
What? Okay, so now you're getting too confident. You're getting a little too cocky now. I don't know if that's a good look for you, but whatever.
You're so real for that. You bet.
That's very reassuring to hear. But it seems we're stuck again. I can't think of anything else to check out.
I mean, yeah, let's probably start by figuring out my past. That'll probably give us some
Where did
big
you observe
clues.
Abby? What are Abby's powers, and what exactly happened between you two?
See, these
There's
are all
so
very
many
good
We
questions.
can't figure out yet.
These are all very good questions. We need to do some more research first to figure this out.
Our Sentinel Joy can look into the future.
See, but didn't we already try that, though?
Its predictions. It has already sort of guided you to the Norfolk Barrens through Madam Magistrate's messages, right?
Oh, never mind. Okay, I guess he did. They did show up on my feet anyway. Where were we? Speaking of which, where is Jinchi right now?
The Threnodian crisis is over. Perhaps you
I know
can
she said she was
consult
gonna
our
look-
magistrate and our Sentinel again.
See, I
I'm
feel
sure
like
they can
she's
offer you
probably
some more
looking
useful
for
guidance.
the Sentinel right now, though.
Relax, relax. You have me now, remember?
I mean,
Meeting
we
up with that
do,
Jinshi
but
person, getting your memories back. I've got you.
very reassuring. Although we still don't know the extent of your power, so that could be a problem later, but anyway.
Speaking of that, so this Sentinel can predict the future? That sounds cool. The name Jue sounds pretty cool too.
You
It's
think
almost
everything
as
is
as
cool.
mine. What does it look like? Where is it? Since we're paying it a visit, this Sentinel should treat us with food.
Our Sentinel protects every one of us. Of course it's cool.
Wow, she seems so annoyed.
But why are you talking about food again? Didn't you just stuff your face? What? Is your stomach a black hole?
I think that might be a very high possibility. It could be a very high possibility. I mean,
I
again, if
can't
it's able to
help it.
absorb, like,
I'm always
energy
starving.
of the Threnodians, it probably does take quite a lot to actually keep this thing full. Anyway. Several days later, okay?
Rover, did you
Where are
hear
we
that?
going now?
My stomach is growling.
Where are we going now? I am gonna try to pull on the limited banner too. I kinda wanna save up for Brant, but at the same time, I kinda actually wanna try to get Phoebe before she goes away. I'm probably not gonna pull for her weapon though. See, that's the one thing that I always kinda do, is I never pull for weapons. I kinda tend to wait for reruns for weapons. I don't find that the weapons are super necessary to have a lot of times when it comes to these games, but maybe that is just me. I don't know, we might do maybe one or two on the weapon. The thing that would suck though is if I actually ended up getting the weapon before I actually got the character. Wait, where are we going? That's not... Okay, I thought the main story was taking us somewhere else. Okay, so we're still here in the main city for now. If anything, and I don't get Phoebe, it'll at least build pity, so I can get Brant.
Yummy, yummy.
Again, bottomless pit. You are a bottomless...
Hello? Are you with me? You seem a bit distracted.
You could say that. I'm thinking, what do you want?
With so much delicious food right in front of you, aren't you gonna try any? Well, if you're not interested, I'll... You've been absent-minded the whole day. Still bothered by that dream from... Wait, so
The dream?
you had a dream about the Sentinel? Like the one from your flashback when we saw the Sentinel statue after you lost your memory?
Yeah,
Hang on.
something tells me
So
we're
let
probably
get
gonna
this
have to
straight.
fight the Sentinel.
The Sentinel swooshed you off to a mountain shaped like a dragon. And then there were all these bad things going on, with lots and lots of tacit discords. But the Sentinel saved the day. How exactly did it protect everyone again? Oh,
Yeah. The time in the mountains seemed to have slowed down from the outside, away from the tacit discords.
Okay. The Sentinel looks cool. Jue, yeah, that's a cool looking dragon, I won't lie. That dragon's pretty neat.
The Sentinel must have created a barrier by manipulating the flow of time, keeping those monsters
Wait,
out.
it can see the future, and it can manipulate the flow of time? That sounds kinda overpowered, being able to do both of those things at the same
It was
time.
a safe haven from all the disturbances caused by the tacit discords, where people lived peacefully. Also, in my dream, I wasn't affected by the slowed time and could freely move in and out of the barrier.
It's no shock that you have awesome powers, being friends with me.
Didn't we get a new element, by the way? I think we unlocked Havoc, right?
What was that place you dreamed about?
I'm not entirely sure I heard it correctly, but in my dream, the Sentinel mentioned a place.
Mount Firmament? Never heard of it.
Qixia and Yang Yang probably know where it's at. And Jinchi probably knows where it's at, too.
You've never heard of Mount Firmament? And I'm sure you're not from around here.
No, I am not. I am not a local. You are definitely right about that.
Huh? Hold on! Did you just say Mount Firmament?
Oh my! Did that echo just talk?
Come on, man, relax. You don't hear an echo talking every day, but it's not that uncommon either. I heard there's a country called Rhinus. What? Anyway, the echo's there.
I mean, Renacita, I think is what it's called. The new region that they just added a few patches ago.
Oh, you're not from around here? Well, that explains why you don't know about Mount... Legends say Mount Firmament is where the first people of Jinzhou lived.
Yeah, okay, we did hear that.
A giant statue of our sentinel Zhui. I've never actually heard of anyone going to that place. They say those who try either get lost in the sea mist, or, if you're curious, just head southeast. Mount Firmament is on the east side of Whining Ix's Mire, and you can see it from a distance.
I think I know where we're going. I think I know exactly where we're going.
The past few days, especially this morning, I caught this unique smell from the southeast. From that mountain they just mentioned.
Okay, so you can pick up on sentinels too, then. You must be able to sense the power of sentinels, then. So you can help track sentinels, which would be very, very useful.
It's like a strong energy pulsing through the air, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
It's probably coming from Zhui himself, if I had to guess.
Natural. Could it have anything to do with what you said? A place where it...
I had a flashback about seeing their sentinel. Perhaps that happened on Mount Firmament. I can feel an unknown force guiding me. Jinxie said she'll go search for the sentinel and update me on its whereabouts. But so far, I have not heard anything from this...
Then, shall we go check it out together? It feels really suspicious.
I mean, you're not wrong. So, you can sense very, very powerful tacit discords, and you can sense disturbances or alterations within certain spaces. And you can probably sense sentinels, or at least their power, at least. Okay. Yeah, let's go talk to Jinji, because she probably knows more about the...
Abby, are you getting...
about it than anyone else. Okay.
Let me take a quick nap, alright? I've got keen ears. If anything goes down, just give me a holler and
Also, I will say the movement in this game, like the exploration, is really good. Like, they really outdid themselves with the exploration. And, like, quality of life stuff. Which is another reason why I like this one. Alright. Let's keep going. Let's go talk to Jinchi. Or at least see if she's here. She should be here, because they gave us like a 7-day time skip, or a little bit of a time skip, so she should be back now. At least I would think. Plus we might get a chance to run into Sanwa as well, so... Speaking of Sanwa, there she is.
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today? I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. In fact, we have not heard back from her for days. Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Jinzhou is still unstable after our battle with the Threnodian. We must limit
Okay, I'll
discussion
give you
of the
that.
Magistrate's whereabouts to a select few. When we captured Scar, he claimed that the Praxidus had imprisoned our... It was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel Jue. If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtains this information, the potential consequences could be as catastrophic as the previous Threnodian. In order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firmament, its last recorded location. Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament alone.
Okay, so she left you, her bodyguard, here to look after the city. At least I'm assuming that's the case.
The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, when it comes to the Sentinel, force is not a viable solution. Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my authorization to meddle in you. However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied by a special wayfinder to navigate safely. That's all I know.
Okay. Well, I think we know someone who might be able to help us with that.
Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal in Whining Ix's Mire. I'll reach out to learn more about Mount Firmament. You can meet her at the ferry. I lack the same level of understanding of the situation there as she does.
All right, I guess we're going.
Madam Magistrate,
I guess we're going there.
I will do my utmost to handle the public matters on her behalf while she is away. This worry about her safety. In her last video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than usual. Madam Magistrate's situation. Rover, Mount Firmament is a danger. I have sent the coordinates to your terminal.
Okay, thank you very much.
I pray you will both return safely.
And I appreciate your efforts to help me. Thank you very much. I kind of figured she would leave Sanwa here, though. Sanwa is probably her most capable,
I'm listening. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look edible, though. Not that I'm hungry or anything. I just tend to doze off easily. Feels like my body can only process what I consume while sleeping. And don't worry, if there's any danger coming, well, unless there's nothing that can even in that case,
Okay, so I can't just summon you whenever I want. It has to be when the situation's dire, I guess, which kind of makes sense.
Mount Firmament. Our Wayfinder should have plenty of information to share.
Alright, let's go meet up with this Wayfinder and see if they can actually guide us to Mount Firmament or not. Or guide us through Mount Firmament, I guess, not to it. We already know where it's at, we just need help getting to where Jinchi's at. So it looks like we're gonna go rescue Jinchi.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Now, where are we going? I thought we were going to Mount Firmament. Were we not going to Mount Firmament? Okay, we are going to Mount Firmament. But before I do that... Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go unlock some more beacons. I want to go unlock some more beacons before we head over there. Or more waypoints. Oh, hi.
Leave it to me.
That guy's to beat up.
Leave it to me.
Time to get down to business. Time for some hot action.
Go, GCF, come on.
Heads up. It's moving time.
Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps. Transmitting frequency. Rejuvenating snow. Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. Strike from the shadows. I sense it.
Get on.
This doesn't sound like a good bargain.
Watch and learn.
Alright, let's go another ult.
Conception.
Loot. Don't mind if I do. And where was I going? Track. I was unlocking some more beacons before we continued on. That's what I was doing. Alright.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance.
Have another ult. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Thank you.
What do we have here? You can't hide from me.
Always more rewards. Always. Ooh, more enemies.
Let's give them hell.
Swift and resolute.
Nope.
Hopefully this helps.
More enemies. I should not be getting sidetracked right now. This always happens. Anytime I play anything with exploring, I always get sidetracked. It never fails.
Oh, bring it on! Time for some hot action!
I stand ready. Transmitting frequency. No hesitation. Strike from the shadows.
I need to stop getting sidetracked so much when I play this game. Honestly, you can't really blame me, though.
Leave it to me.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. I sense it. Swift and resolute.
Switch.
Conception.
Heal. And now I grab my beacon. Okay, why is that one so high up? Is there a boss?
Wind guide me.
Or do I feel like there's a boss over here?
Leave it to me.
I sense it. No hesitation. Moment of resonance. Hopefully this
Yeah, how about no? Now, why do I feel like a boss is down here?
Leave it to me.
How about no?
No biggie.
Yeah, no.
Leave it to me.
I love how good the combat flow is in this game. I'm sorry, like, I just can't. It's fucking good.
The hour is upon us.
Time for some hot action. Next up. Swift and resolute.
Don't mind if I do. Another collection. Okay, yeah, so it... There wasn't a boss there. I thought for sure there would have been some kind of boss there, but apparently not. Keep on climbing. Up the mountain we go. I've wasted so much time already just getting lost in the exploration. And this place is pretty high up. Oh, hi.
The end has come.
Oops, that's not what I wanted.
I sense the weakness.
Oh, look it on! Watch and learn!
Swift and resolute. Hope is healthy.
How about no? No, thank you. Alright, there we go. I wasn't expecting the bunch of the Fractus dunes to be up here, but whatever. Oh, and I found a cube up here. It was worth all that hassle after all. Looks like I'm still going to be unlocking beacons on my way to where I need to go. If I can just glide all the way there, that would be fucking great. Yeah, I'll make it. I'll make it there. Well, there's the dragon statue over there.
Wind guide me.
Yeah, something tells me we might end up having to fight the dragon. The sentinel, Jue.
Leave it to me.
Okay, I didn't get an echo from that. I'm kind of annoyed now, actually. I would have expected an echo to drop from that, considering it was one of the... Whatever. Alright. Let's continue on. Beacon. Oh, there's the cube. Give me cube. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's more like it.
Think you can catch up?
guide me.
Beacon. Puzzle, which I don't have time for. Yeah, I'm really not in the mood for a puzzle right now. Whoa. What is this? Is this a boss? This looks like a boss. Do I dare? Do I dare? I dare. Oh god. I dare.
The end has come. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness.
Oh, get on! Yeah.
Swift and resolute. Striking from shadows.
Oh, get on! It's movement time. I'm fired. One shot, one kill. Watch and learn.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
Come on.
I sense your weakness. Keep it together. No hesitation.
Oh, get on! It's movement time.
Endless reverberation. Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance.
Okay, that was, I'm not gonna lie, a pretty intense fight. I honestly didn't think I was gonna be able to win it there for a second, then I started getting the dodging down better. Fast travel. Well, now I have another new boss. Then I can farm. Ooh, chest.
Cherish
Give me.
every game.
Also, the fact that you can run up walls is kind of nice.
Striking from shadows.
That is a cube. Okay, those ones are red, so I am not messing with those. No thank you. I probably very well could, but they look strong as shit. Okay, we're doing this.
Leave it to me.
Oh god, 110? Nope, 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 nope. I'm out. I'm out. Goodbye. I am not dealing with that. They are 110. As soon as I saw the 110, I was like, yeah, no thank you.
Leave it to me.
How about no? How about no? I don't have any sort of time for this. Okay, so that's a hologram, which I don't really need right now. And here we are. And what feels like an eternity later. Where's our wayfinder at? Who are we waiting for? Hello. Who are you?
Are you trapped here by the rain?
It's with the umbrella. Oh, well, actually, never mind. Scratch that. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
I happen to be waiting for someone too. I am Chun-Li, your wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament?
That's about all I know, is it was the place where Jinzhou was founded. I don't really know much else.
There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it?
No. Please enlighten me.
While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing Weiqi and became enthralled with their game.
Okay.
Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside, but outside, a century had passed.
Yeah, so the flow of time is literally different within that area, within Mount Firmament.
Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds.
A price, you say?
If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that has passed outside.
So it shortens your lifespan, whenever you leave, depending on how much time you spent. So 1 day is 10 days off of your lifespan. So you pay 10 days. Your life is shortened by about 10 days.
Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before.
Okay, why? Do you actually know what's happening? That would be some useful information if you could share.
The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will.
Okay, we get it. They can see the future and they can control the flow of time. But why did they alter the flow of time for Mount Firmament, though, is the question.
If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Which means Mount Firmament is basically a dead end, with no way out.
Are you heading towards a dead end?
Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder. Jinshi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long.
That is true. Sanwa did tell me that it looked like she was struggling.
Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was weakening. Those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma.
You're talking about my friend Abby, the one that can absorb massive amounts of power?
You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jinshi.
Call it intuition.
It's no surprise that you went to City Hall for answers. Consider, I need to tell you the truth. Because you've been the top priority. No, the sole concern of our enemy. That overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join their side before our battle with the reviving Threnodian. It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament.
Seems everyone under the sun seems to be interested in me and my abilities.
Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinel's descent, and they emerged unscathed, as if time had no... They were also said to have stood alone, and here
The
before
vision.
me
The vision.
stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual. Is it you? If not you, who else could it be? It took me some effort to... Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure you still want to join me?
Okay, the rain is very
As your
detailed.
wayfinder, I'll lead you to your
Like,
destination.
look at the rain just in the
What
background.
you do after that is entirely up to you. The
rain is subsiding, and the sky will soon clear. It's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's go then. Ooh, cutscene. Get a cutscene. Alright, let's go rescue Jinji and stop the Fraxidus. Jinji and stop the Fraxidus again. Ooh, we're getting a song? We're getting some music? Some really dope music? Hold on, my ears. What are they hearing right now? Whoever's voice this is, they're very good for this. Okay, so we're not getting a song, but we are getting... We fall asleep. Okay, I guess we're on the island. I guess we are on the island.
We're at the base.
Yeah, this map is huge, by the way. Mind if I do? Give me that, give me that. I think we actually might be able to get Phoebe, to be honest. I don't know about her weapon, but we might be able to get Phoebe. We might be able to get this character. Chest. Give me. My chest. My loot. Oh, what are you? Okay, I don't like the fact that these guys are like level 60 and I'm level 50 right now. Okay, that was not what I went to do. Alright, give me the loot.
Remnants of the
Thank you.
past.
Wait, what is that? What is that? What are you? Okay, I guess I'm gonna be on the lookout for some bells as well. So I have another collectible that I can use for trading for items and stuff. Another currency.
The bridge has broken.
What? Puzzle. It's a puzzle.
Judging by its design and intricate details, it must be. This is what they call a chronosorter. It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate. My master once told me about the Court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount Firmament. Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating invention. But it doesn't act.
What is wrong?
Why hasn't this brilliant invention? This chronosorter was built beyond the temporal barrier. But even if they died, there are countless other CSC members who could replicate it. Or do these chronosorters stop functioning once they are removed from Mount Firmament?
I mean, that could be the case.
This chronosorter, weathered though it may appear, bears no signs of neglect. Let's...
Alright, let's do it. Let's give it a shot. Let me see. Oh, so, okay, I know what this is. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. It's exactly what this is. Oh, another trophy. Another trophy.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
Yes,
For those
I forgot.
fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unspeakable determination?
There'll be time for exploration later. Another puzzle. I can hate puzzles. I'm not a puzzle person.
Moment of resonance.
Now, how about no?
Fraxidus. It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
Probably. I mean, it would make sense that they would want to keep me away.
The entrance is sealed.
It's the... Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy. Once we reach the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
Alright. Oh, are we here already? Nope, this is the barrier. This must be the barrier. Are you really certain you want to give up some of your lifespan, though? I feel like most people would not want to do that.
So it can't hurt me.
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire.
Yeah, so the power is spiraling out of control. Ugh.
What was once slow and steady has become chaotic and turbulent. No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament. But aging from youth to old age may be a blessing compared to the unknown. Leaving Mount Firmament could turn any mortal to dust in just a moment. Such is the power of time within its walls.
Yeah, why would someone risk coming here then? That sounds awful.
These poor creatures, trapped in the temple. So, it looks like the Fraxidus did. I had wished that my theories would turn out wrong. As expected, the temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning. We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't... We need to hurry to Hongjian, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament. Jinshi would likely pass through there on her search for the Sentinel.
Well, away we go. This does not look good at all. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like this is not good.
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Chungli, Does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped.
Now this is not
I
good.
don't know how long the stability will hold. If I go down, please, don't worry about me.
I mean, if you say so.
Focus on what you have to do.
Holy crap. Okay, so this is a multi-layered area. And there are quite a few beacons in this place as well. Okay then. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is not at all what I wanted to have happen. Okay, there it is. I was looking for the bell. I was like, wait a minute, I know there's a bell close by. Damn, all the people, too. Seems even the Fraxidus got trapped in this temporal displacement.
What's the matter? You dreamed of Hongzhen? It sounds like you did dream of this place. What you just described closely aligns with the accounts documented in our grant. Over a century ago, a vast horde of tacit discords invaded Huanglong. Hongzhen suffered greatly. Thankfully, the Sentinel descended, manipulating time to erect a protected rover. Perhaps that dream is... it could be a glimpse into your own past, and a guiding light.
I mean, that sounds pretty accurate, to be honest. More Fraxidus goons.
Hongzhen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Fraxidus now targeting us, they'll seize any opportunity to intercept our path. But every trap has its weak points.
Okay.
Someone has used their resonance ability here, and it seems like she used it in a dire situation. Could it be the traces lead? Let's keep moving.
Oh, this one's already been...
end here.
They've already been taken down. Okay.
Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
It's probably Jinshi, I would have to imagine.
Must be Jinshi.
There we go.
To this location. Using her resonance ability too much would only worsen, but she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hongzhen find refuge?
Chun-Li, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
Yeah, let's find
Leave it
Jinchi.
to me.
No hesitation. The hour is upon us.
How dare you!
I sense your weakness. No hesitation.
Oh, bring it on! It's moving time. Flame on! Let's give him all fired up. No biggie.
Swift and resolute. Hope for this moment of resonance. Structures of the shadow.
Oh, bring it on! Still fine and dandy.
Appear before me.
The traces disappeared.
Appear before me. Rejuvenating snow.
Let's give them hell. Coming in hot. It's moving time. That's up.
Need more experiments.
Hands up. One shot.
Swift and resolute. No hesitation.
Amy!
Alright, let's find Jinchi.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
There's something behind the waterfall. Another
Oh,
photon barrier.
a hidden entrance.
3 photon vaults to break. We will use ranged attacks.
This is probably where Jinchi is hiding out. If I had to guess.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Who are you?
Relax, they're our honored guests. No need to be tense.
What is that?
In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened. It's been a while, Changli.
And was this your master? Changli? Okay, Changli's master.
I heard you step down from your position and move to the... And now here we are, meeting again.
For years, I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond Hongzhen. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment.
Okay. I mean, okay, I get where she's coming from now with the temporal displacement and all that.
And you?
For a minute there, though, I actually thought this was
What shall I
Jinchi,
call you?
but she had been aged up quite a bit.
My name is Xinyi. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here.
Okay. Might as well talk to all the residents. Over 100? Yeah, that would be a lot. Okay, I guess we're following her now. Where's Jinchi at then? If she's not here, you would think Jinchi would be down here too, but apparently not.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jin. The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now.
Truth Seeker's Past.
That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a Court of Savante facility.
Lady Xingyi, please elaborate.
She was using her resonance ability to basically remove the effects of the temporal temporal displacement. She was using her abilities to mess with the temporal displacement and undo it. So she's starting to turn basically into a dragon, I think.
Fine. How's the situation?
That's why the dragon scales are starting to appear.
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I can feel my resonance ability waning. And I get my power from the Sentinel. This can only mean one thing. Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was last seen. I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined radius. It's already pushing my limits to keep this small pocket of space secure. Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time. We need our Sentinel to stabilize the time flow.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlung Chamber, where it would normally rest. The Fraxidus likely swarmed it soon after, but little did they know. We had a defense system in place, built with the help of the Court of Savante.
Okay, so a defense system.
It was reactivated as soon as our Sentinel made it back inside. This mechanism has allowed us to locate their troops, and we've already eliminated some of them outside the Mianlung Chamber. To get inside Mianlung Chamber, we have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass and unseal it with the Keyforge.
Understood.
You are injured.
No, I can't.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this place once I leave.
Yep.
You must stay here and guard it.
Fair enough.
I implore you, Xingyi. Help.
Yes, I will, Madam Magistrate.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed I never intended to believe their baseless claims, but I was not surprised. Once we saved the Sentinel from danger.
And then she left.
Alright, I guess I know where we're going.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. The Mianlong Chamber was once renovated by the Court of Savante. Do you think their research could be...
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the Mianlung Chamber will be left vulnerable to the Fraxidus' potential retaliation.
We must keep them at bay. Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with Jingxi. We'll distract the Fraxidus main forces, giving you an opportunity.
And the locals will handle the rest.
All right, then.
I will send some men to open up the side exit for you. Head south and keep walking a couple of minutes, and you will see the Truth Seeker's Pass downstream.
Thank you.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns. Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
All right, we're heading out.
Conception. Did Xingyi and Jinxi know each other?
Jingxi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability, and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers there helped care for, including Lady Xingyi. She grew up with immense responsibilities, forced to suppress her true nature
From a very young age. Yep.
Thinking back,
Never fails.
Jinxi was only a teenage girl when she became the magistrate. She has been burdened with unimaginable weight that most cannot fathom.
And we are here.
I assume this is the truth.
Yes. This should be another chronosorter. It should work in similar ways with the one we saw near the luminous The entrance is built on that cliff, and we will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attacks first.
Okay.
Nothing. I was wondering, how did the Court of Savante create such an advanced mechanism using the Sentinel's power? I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless... We need to focus on items related to the Court of Savante in Truth Seeker's Pass. Maybe we can find... up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chronosorter. Vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chronosorter.
Now see, this is what's going to confuse me.
Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
Okay, I was wondering what we were getting ready to do.
Up and away!
Okay, so if we create an opening in the disc, then we should be able to... Okay. I think I understand now.
It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon belt.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon bolts simultaneously.
There we go.
The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
Oh, please have something good this time. Think you can catch up?
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters... They don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the waves of the cores. Did they create these simulated holograms to protect the space?
Swift and resolute.
Hopefully this helps.
The hour is upon us.
All day.
Appear before me. Appear endless reverberation. Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps. I sense weakness.
Bring it on! Think you can catch and learn!
Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps. No hesitation.
Bring it on! It's more than time. Next up.
Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps. The end has come. Struck from the shadows.
Alright. Now we can continue on.
That thing up ahead.
Let's continue
Is
on.
it another mechanism?
It is.
Seems to.
Let's go in.
What happened?
The glowing patterns on that gate. Yes. The flare crests have a complex structure, but they can be deciphered with patience. See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be one of them. Yes. We still need the other... Wait. The blood and scales here. It's Jinshi. She is likely teetering on the edge of overclocking now. We are running out of time.
here. You can't hide from me. Up and away! Oh, please have something good this time. Up and away! Think you can catch up?
Decades have passed, but those researchers' presence still lingers in this place.
Up and away! Let's give them hell. Coming in hot. Lucky me, lucky you.
Well, now I'm confused.
Up and away!
Hold on. I am missing something. I have to be missing something, because I don't know.
Think you can catch up?
Let's give them half. Watch and learn. What do we have here? You can't hide from me.
Catch up?
Swift and resolute. Keep it together. The end has come. Striking from the shadows.
Oh, bring it on! It's movement time.
Appear before me.
Swift and resolute. Keep it together. The hour is upon us. No hesitation.
I still feel like I'm missing something. Now, what I'm actually missing, though, I don't know, because I'm an idiot, but...
It's movement time.
Okay, yeah, so I am definitely missing something. This is why I fucking hate puzzles. They just fucking hurt my brain just to even think about them. See, what am I missing, though, is the question. That is what I really want to know. I would like to know, 'cause I know there's a challenge thing there that I need to do. But I can't activate it. So I was like, what the f does the game want me to do?
The Sentinel's situation is worse than we thought. With one of the temporal programs
That would make
lost,
sense. Okay, I did skip a step.
no longer had the power to restore time. Instead, it could only stop and rewind it.
So, the Sentinel protected Hongzhen with its power. But it couldn't return things back to normal?
Doesn't look like it.
According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time. And if the Sentinel perishes, the temporal... So the Fraxidus just added a pinch of salt to the already gaping wounds on Mount Firmament. There's nothing we can do. At least that's what it's... Only the Mianlong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel, but it won't heal. In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions would have to come up with a last resort. The Sentinel couldn't be... Their experiments result... No. A chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. It's no match for the Sentinel's immense power. We are getting close. 2 more flare stones left.
Okay, now I can come down here and maybe it'll actually tell me what I need to do to get rid of the water. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I just completely skipped a step. That's why it wouldn't work.
Stone should be behind this gate.
That makes sense as to why.
Let's restore the collapsed gate because there is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here. We may need to look around for a better vantage point.
Taking the high road.
Look at that device on the floating slab. It could help us open the path to other places. Shall we give it a try? So it turns you into a climb bang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall. Another chronosorter. Let's give it a try. The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water. This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
Coming in hot. Smoke attack. Flame on. Swift and resolute.
Well, now that makes sense as to why I couldn't do what I was supposed to do earlier. Okay, why is there a level 100 here?
Moment of resonance.
Rejuvenating snow. Swift and resolute. Speak iron.
I don't know why I'm trying so hard to beat this level 100 enemy.
Moment of resonance. Leave it to me. Administering first aid. resolute. No, this coping is help.
I was gonna say that better be worth it. That thing took forever to kill. Give me. Give me. Thank you. What else do I got? Well, all right then. It's not what I wanted to do. I just hit the wrong freaking button. And there's that one. So now we only need one more, and then we can continue on.
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Floor beneath us. We should be able to find Jinshi soon.
We've reached the carrier lift. Something above the carrier lift seems stuck. Something above the carrier lift seems stuck. Conception.
More research notes.
Is that so? So this fire confirms that the chronosorters they activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance. And this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time through resonating with the Sentinel.
And that makes sense.
No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the Sentinel's range, or the abnormal time flow on Mount Firmament. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity is limited.
Okay.
According to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful, the Second Resonance Awakening hypothesis, which states the collision between two resonating frequencies might cause a second resonance awakening. Yes. That fight has to happen to trigger a second resonance awakening for Jinshi, so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities, ones that allow her to restore the flow of time. Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's
So yeah, we are going to have to
frequencies.
fight the dragon.
They were no match. One chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time before breaking apart. This proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance. The research log mentioned that all chronosorters were working in an overdrive mode. It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this suggests that it might be the... No, it's not. In addition, I noticed another detail in these records.
Okay. And that is?
The chronosorters required manual control. while the Sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command. In the only incident of success, just as the Chronosorter was about to break down, that peculiar visitor gave an order to the Sentinel.
Which would be me.
And the Sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the Chronosorter thanks to that order. Rover.
I do, Anby. Or Abby, I mean.
Think you can catch up?
Abby's probably the key to getting this thing to work. That is correct. We're here.
Rover is special. The But... Shh. I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it.
So wait, you actually could die.
It is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have... Rover has a strong connection to this place.
But we already owe Rover a lot. Thank you. Rover, I will do everything.
Let's cut to... What did you find in Truthseeker's past, Jinchi?
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival. As time passed and its condition worsened, only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate. Their records indicate a solution. To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat, triggering my second resonance awakening. That will
Let's say you can achieve all that, but
I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. I've been blind to its... Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted. The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would be a barren wasteland.
So what do you plan to do? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, nobody knows how far the... Today it's Mount Firmament.
If it truly comes down to that, it's the only way to save Mount Firmament. Protect Jinzhou.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinshi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel. We both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever. Or even disintegrate into dust. You don't want to end up like those Chronosorters, shredded under immense pressure. On top of that, do you honestly... I can see right through your facade, Jinshi. You're essentially committing...
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learned from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember. We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve...
I can agree with this. I can agree with this, actually. I can really agree with this, to be honest.
Power. Then you can save and protect these...
Chengli.
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. I know you've made up your mind.
Yeah, I can agree with these two and their way of thinking.
That's why I brought Rover here. You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who... All evidence we've gathered points to this being true. If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
Thank you, my teacher.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face. Yes. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is
I don't know
one
about
more
you, but I'm starting to
flagstone
get tired
the end.
already.
Let's get moving.
I might be calling the stream soon. Possibly, potentially. I don't know yet.
Think you can catch up?
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
Let's see. This is the type of that I'm talking about. Fucking puzzles.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order. It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order. It's not working.
Okay,
we
well,
need to follow a specific order.
where the fuck is the thing that's supposed to show me the fucking order that they're supposed to go in?
Think you can catch up?
See, this would be useful information to have.
Lucky me, lucky you. Think you can catch up? Taking the high road. Up, up, and away!
You...
here. You can't hide from me.
It still doesn't tell me what order I need to place these in.
Up and away!
Like, am I just stupid again? Am I just being blind as shit? I really don't want to have to fucking look this up. If I have to look this up, then I'm gonna be in the way.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
Okay, well what's the fucking order? Don't they usually give you a fucking picture or a fucking hint? Did I just... I'm gonna look again, because I feel like I'm fucking missing something.
The Sentinel never tried to interfere with natural death before. Why did it make an exception?
Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something. Like, I've got to be missing something.
Think you can catch up?
I have to be missing something. Because I know for a fact there's usually something that literally gives you some kind of fucking hint as to what direction it's supposed to go in, but I'm not getting that from this. Again, unless I'm just blind as shit. Why do they have to make puzzles so damn confusing or so damn fucking hard? Like, that's why I fucking hate puzzles.
It's not working.
Bro, why? Just fucking why? Hold on. Make sure I'm not missing anything.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
You're really gonna make me look this shit up, aren't you?
Think you can catch up?
You're really gonna force me to look this shit up, aren't you? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Like, are you really gonna force me to look this shit up?
not working. We may need to follow a specific order. It's not working.
Bro, I'm about to fucking have.
Specific order.
I'm about to start fucking breaking shit because this is starting to piss me off. I really don't want to have to look this shit up, but I might end up having to look this shit up just because I fucking suck ass at puzzles. See, I feel like this might be the clue, but I'm not fucking sure.
Think you can catch up?
Fuck, I'm gonna look this up. I can't be bothered. I can't be fucking asked. I can't be asked. I do not have the fucking attention span for stupid puzzles.
Another day, another heroic me.
Fuck me. God, I fucking hate having to look shit up, but at the same time, I'm not gonna sit there and just keep getting annoyed and pissed off. Christ. Simple ass puzzle and only I would struggle with.
The court of Cervantes set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
It's a trap. Watch out. Moment of awakening. On you. Fine harmony. On you. Moment of awakening. Together we are.
Now that's a hassle.
Embrace the change. Take form.
Again, I absolutely despise puzzles.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key.
Think you can catch up? Up and away!
Ooh, we're ice sliding.
The cipher key.
Let's grab the key and let's get out of here. I'm already super annoyed and kind of frustrated now, so I'd rather not keep this going.
Rover, take good care. I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji. Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. I journeyed with you into the mountains. From this point onward, I will be counting on you both. This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us. You'll need someone to keep them at bay. Yes, they've been constantly watching you, interested in your every move. They can never seem to take their eyes off of you. By all means, please carry on without me. As for myself, I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils.
Are you fighting the Fraxidus now?
How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Okay, okay. We're starting to cook now. Yeah, great. This is great. I like this. And except for the fact that I had to suffer through a puzzle.
Chun-Li.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Chun-Li has her plans. I don't believe we will run into more ambushes on the way.
Honestly, I'm gonna stop probably here for now. But before I go, let's see if we can get Phoebe. Another Cheesia duplicate, okay. An Altair duplicate, okay, I guess. No? Do we win the 50-50? Do we win the 50-50? Do we win the 50-50? We do win the 50-50. We won the 50-50? Okay, I guess we have Phoebe now. Cool. You know what? I'm gonna try for the weapon too, why not? Well, that kinda sucked. I did not get the weapon. Actually, wait a minute. Let's see. Part of me really wants to try and get the weapon. Fuck it. Weapon number 2. Attempt number 2 on the weapon. Alright. That's 2 pulls in. Can I win the 50-50? Can I win the 50-50 again? Can I do it? Can I do it? I can, so sweet. I have her weapon now too. Sweet. Normally I don't go for the weapon, but I just went for it. I don't know why. Well, that looks like a character I'm gonna have to build later. I won't be able... I got 2? I got 2? I got 2? It gave me 2? I mean, it's not the character banner, but still. Okay, fuck, I guess me suffering through that puzzle was well worth it in the end, apparently. I can't believe I got 2.
Another day, another heroic me.
And another Chicia copy. Yeah, fuck it, we'll upgrade the weapon, why not? Switch. I wasn't expecting to get your weapon twice. I was not expecting it at all. What does this do? Okay. Upgrade. Might as well. I might as well just do this right now while I can. Okay, so that's as far as I can go with the weapon. Let's see how far I can get you.
Do I have what it takes to fight the forces of darkness?
I'm actually very curious. Okay, I can only get you up to 40. Still, though, that's actually fairly decent. I might end up replacing Chicia, to be honest. Like, you might be on my second team. I don't know. You might be on my second team. I can't build you anymore right now, because I haven't made it to Renacida yet, but when I do, I guess you'll be building. You'll be a character that'll be building. Honestly, I was not expecting that. I can't believe I lucked out and got the weapon. Got a dual copy of the weapon. Cause I almost never pull on weapon banners, like at all. It's quite interesting. Maybe I start pulling on the weapon banners more often. What else we got?
We still have a long journey ahead of us. Let's press on. We still have a long...
I am Baiju.
Alright, with that, I think we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it on a high note, if I'm being honest, because that's probably one of the better ends I've had to a stream when I'm going to pull for a character. If I'm being honest, I was not expecting to get 2 copies, 2, on the weapon. It would have been even better if I would have got it on the character, but fuck, I'll take it. Because like I said, I typically don't pull for weapons. I typically do not pull for weapons. But yeah, on that note, I think we're going to end it. I'm probably not going to be streaming at all the rest of the week because of my work schedule. So yeah, this will probably be this is probably the one stream you get this week. But yeah. See you guys on the next one.
Looks like I didn't practice for nothing then.